Hello, everybody. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 9 of Who is Better. I am one of your hosts, Daniel, joined by my other two hosts.
It's Merman.
And Chris.
And sorry about the audio on this video. We were having weird settings going on with Discord. We got to get it all fixed up. We've been trying for like the past hour, but hey, man, we'll figure it out another time. We hope you guys enjoyed this video for what it is. And yeah, if you want more content in general, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps grow our name out there. And yeah, we're about to begin. The best member of the Shield, formerly known as Tyler Black, now known as Seth Rollins, versus formerly known as Licky, now known as Roman Reigns. And we're all going to be unbiased judges in this little debate and decide who is the best member of the Shield. Now, we're starting things off here with the first category, the entrance and theme. Moxley's current theme is Wild Thing. Seth Rollins' current theme is Visionary. Then we got Roman Reigns' current theme, Head of the Table. Now, Berman, I'm going to let you cast your vote first here. What do you think?
Well, for me, I love all these guys' music and stuff, all their entrances and stuff. But for me, the best is Jon Moxley's, the Wild Thing. Everyone loves singing to it, and how he comes out to the ring as just going through the crowd. Everyone gets excited. It's just, to me, and it just sounds great. So for me, Jon Moxley.
All right. I don't think Jon Moxley necessarily has a bad theme. I think Wild Thing is a banger. Now, I think Visionary is also great too. And especially how, that song can get the crowd to kind of become its own little choir. I think that stuff is great. Overall, though, I'm going to give it to Head of the Table. That literally sounds like a final boss theme, honestly. It's just great. And then it also, the Bloodline entrance as well, you can have it along with just overall, I think Head of the Table is the best, kind of theme for a wrestler out of the three. As great as Wild Thing is, and as great as Visionary is, I feel like Head of the Table is the most badass out of the three, and definitely, again, gives off those final boss vibes, I would say so. So I'm going to give my point to Roman Reigns. Now, Chris, your opinion.
Honestly, I'm going to be with you this time, Daniel. That Roman Reigns theme goes the hardest out of all three of these boys. And just for the fact that you said it's epic, I mean, I like Wild Thing. It's great. I like the Visionary. But if we're being realistic here for the themes and whatever, that's Roman Reigns. Like, let's not even play with ourselves here, dude. Pause.
Exactly. So, Moxley, 1 point. Seth Rollins, 0 points. Roman Reigns, 2 points. Next category. Now, the next category is the finisher. Right now, Jon Moxley has the Paradigm Shift, or also known as the Death Rider. We got Seth Rollins' Curb Stomp, and then we got the Spear from Roman Reigns. Now, Roman throws out a great spear. There is no denial about it. But it's quite obvious when it comes to originality. Sorry about that. In terms of originality, I gotta personally give it not to the spear. It is the weakest out of three in terms of creativity. And the Death Rider Paradigm Shift, the butterfly, DDT, I guess you could call it. It's great. That's a great move. But if we're talking brutality, looks awesome, we got to give it to the Curb Stomp meme. So I'm going to give that point to Seth Rollins.
Yeah, for me, it's true that the spear is not original. And yes, he does a great spear. But for me, what gives it, I think for me, I'm going to give it to the stomp or the curb stomp. He just does it the best. And recently he did it on the middle rope, on the middle rope, and that shows that he's versatile with that move. So to me, curb stomp.
And then honestly, same here. The curb stomp is pretty valid. The spear has been overdone, and quite frankly, uh, Edge did it better. So many guys.
All right,
Goldberg does
that's
it
not
better.
true.
Fuck Roman Reigns. He's the worst Shield member. Not but for
Oh
real.
gosh.
Curb stomp. Those are the best.
Okay.
That's the best one.
All right, guys. Seth Rollins. He went from 0 points to 3 points. Way to go. Now, the next category. Now, this next category might be the toughest category to really discuss here. The overall move set. Because all three of their move sets are completely different from each other. You got Moxley, who kind of is, more of a brawler, all-rounder, that kind of thing. You got Roman Reigns, who kind of is a dominant powerhouse in the ring. And then you got Seth Rollins, who, is very athletic and quite versatile with his moveset as well. Now, this is what I'll say. Mox and Roman are excellent in-ring talent when it comes down to their move set. But in my personal opinion, I think the best move set goes to Seth Rollins, without a doubt. He probably has one of the greatest move sets in the entire company, if I'm keeping it real. So I got to give it to Seth Rollins.
Yeah, so for me, I do love Seth Rollins, but I think Roman Reigns, I feel like to me, he's very simple. He's like a cheeseburger, really. I'm going to call him like a John Cena character.
Like a John Cena cheeseburger kind of thing.
Yeah, so it's not like he doesn't invent his own moves or anything. Seth Rollins and John Moxley, they do. They invent themselves into new light. But for me, the one that fits their personality way too much, John Moxley. He he has the most brutal move sets. He can choke someone out. He's a very submission artist too. He loves using submissions. He uses knee strikes, clotheslines, and for his type of move set, it worked perfectly for a John Moxley character that he's just a Fight Club person. He likes to fight. He's a brawler. I give it to John.
Imagine John Moxley versus Brad Pitt from Fight Club.
It's gonna be epic.
All right, so Chris, what's your opinion here?
Well, like you said, Roman's basic, and Dean Ambrose, or AK John Moxley, let's not kid ourselves, is somewhere in the middle. But overall, I think I'm gonna go to Seth Rollins this round as well, just for the fact that he may not be as agile or whatever, but the man could perform. The moveset's always surprising people left and right, so I'll give it to him.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Chris there. I feel like we always see a new move or two in every different Seth Rollins match. He definitely has some creativity, in the ring. So overall, Moxley and Reigns very behind at only 2 points, and Seth Rollins at 5. Quite the next category. Now the next category is the mic skills. I might catch some flack here. Seth is easily the weakest out of all three in this department. He is out of the race when it comes to mic skills. Not that his mic skills are necessarily bad, but come on, man. Moxley and Roman Reigns just are levels above Seth on that microphone. It's just common knowledge, in my opinion. Overall, Roman may not be the guy that will, roast everybody all the time, but the one thing that is great about Roman's mic skills is that he's able to back up every single word that he says. And I don't know if I can exactly say that for Mox and Rollins. Roman hasn't lost in nearly 3 years, so every time he talks shit, it's serious. And you know he's serious, and you can take him seriously because he doesn't lose. Unlike Mox and Rollins, who do lose. So, I gotta give the mic skills to Roman Reigns. I feel like he really carries his presence very well on a microphone, beyond just the wins and losses. I feel like he really is ready for Hollywood. I think his acting is just levels above both these two.
Yeah. It's hard to be between. Like Seth Rollins, yeah, it's true. He's very low down on the totem pole of promos. He is pretty good, but not as great as John Moxley and Roman Reigns. Now, between both of them, it's a hard decision because I these two I love their promos, and John Moxley recently did a great promo on AEW, but in more consistency, Roman Reigns has the best. So Roman Reigns.
Hmm. You know what? I'll be fair. Cause quite honest, Dean Ambrose really can't. I mean, he does his little like thing in the beginning where he's like talking like all macho and shit. But at the end of the day, it kind of sounds like he's just like kind of. I wouldn't say like bullshitting it, but you could tell like when he was first getting things done, it was kind of like forced. You know, he's just like
Yeah, I guess.
you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I guess that's my whole thing with Roman. I feel like I believe every word he says more than the other two.
And Seth Rollins is more of a cartoon villain, if anything. So sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It's kind of cringe. So I'll give it to Roman Reigns because he's more genuine with his character than these other two.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like he genuinely takes the time to really craft every single bit of the story that goes into his character and the things around him. Like, just look at Jey Uso right now. You know, he literally bullied Jey Uso into practically becoming his right hand man, and now Jey Uso is basically the one being a dick to Sami Zayn. So it's kind of that those little things, you know, it's just really good. So yeah, Roman and Seth tied at 5 points. Moxley at 2 points. Next category. All right, this next category, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be pretty fast for me. Who is the best face out of these three?
Roman
Clearly,
wins.
Roman Reigns is. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Roman Reigns. I don't want to beat the dead horse already. Like, what has it been said about his face run? Everyone hates him as a face. Like, I can't really say anything to, add on to that. Like, Roman, the big dog character is dog shit in comparison to the head of the table character, and I don't mean that lightly. So, yeah, he's out of the race, 100%. Rollins can be a good face, but I feel like he's a great one whenever the story is there with him. But again, the story kind of has to be there with him. Mox isn't your typical good guy. You know, he's an anti-hero, I guess you could say. But through the anti-hero facade, he's been easier to root for than Roman or Seth as complete baby faces. So for that point alone, I gotta give it to Moxley.
Yeah, actually, for me, it's gonna be quick and easy. Roman Reigns sucked as a big dog. I loved him at the same time, but still, everyone hated his ass. So I'm not gonna keep on kicking him. Seth Rollins, he was great. I loved him, but it's situational for him. But John Moxley, every time he's out, everyone cheers him. There's not a lot of boos. Even against CM Punk, there was pretty much even in CM Punk's hometown, there was some boos for CM Punk and some cheers for freaking John Moxley. So it shows how big.
All right, sorry about that, y'all. Technical difficulties. But as I was saying, though, point being is that Moxley, I feel like, has the overall in-ring consistency. You know, not just from rehab, but from the beginning of AEW in 2019. There's a reason he's considered the ace, the heart and soul of that company. So I'm gonna give that point to John Moxley. So what are the final results? John Moxley, last place at 6 points. Seth Rollins, second place at 7 points. Therefore, your winner and the best member of the Shield, Roman Reigns.
No, no.
I wonder what happens when you're honest, Chris.
He's the reason why the Shield broke up.
He's honest because he doesn't like Roman Reigns.
No. I mean, I'm saying though, if he was honest about like the mic skills, the entrance, deep down, he knows Roman's the best.
No, he's
He just won't
not.
admit it.
He only knows it's best because of only the freaking entrances mic skills, and heel. Everything else, he sucks.
Oof.
Okay,
Well,
we can agree on that, Broomy.
due to the custom of our points, your winner for today's contest is Roman Reigns. So everyone, thank you so much for watching. I've been Daniel.
I've been Berman.
That'll be Chris.
And we'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy.